Welcome to Caitmas. Mondays we like to get our chores done / errands. I can't find my earring hole. We're gonna go to Trader Joe's this morning, so we like to go right away in the morning because otherwise it gets so busy. Like there is a long line still like wrapping around the store. Is anybody else's grocery store still like this, or is it just like a Trader Joe's thing because it's just popping? I don't know. Could not be more excited that this video is sponsored by one of my favorite skincare brands of all time. This is Olay. I love Olay so much. Like skincare is so expensive and they give you the results without breaking the bank. I have a very simple skincare routine in the morning. It just consists of 3 things. I just splashed my face with some cold water, applied my cleansing balm, just get out that extra residue from the night's past. And then I've been applying the Olay Regenerist Ultra Rich Moisturizer, you guys. This is the moisturizer for the winter, I'm telling you. Especially those of you who have like the really dry, cold, harsh, windy winters, aka where I grew up in the Midwest. This is a lifesaver. I wish I had this growing up. I'd always go to school with the most like chapped, dry, like red and cracky skin. It was not a vibe, you know? This is just such a thick, creamy, and luxurious moisturizer. I'm sure you've seen the red jar when you're shopping at the drugstore. They're like known for this, but this one's actually the ultra rich version. So this formula is richer than the original, so it just makes it like perfect for these cold winter months. And this gives you up to 24 hours of hydration. There's like vitamin B3 and peptides, just makes it really hydrating, and it also will firm your skin over time, which is a plus. I like to apply this down my neck. Sometimes I give myself like a little facial massage, especially if I had foods like dinner high in sodium. You can also gently dot this underneath your eyes if you just need a little bit of extra hydration there. And I also like to work a little extra around my nose because you can see I get a little redness, like dry patches there. I'll link this moisturizer down below. You have to try this if you haven't already. It's so good. I tend to just use that in the mornings, and then I will alternate this at night with a retinol, but I will talk all about this later when I'm doing my nighttime routine. But pretty much all I do in the morning for my skin, but it's really important to apply some sunscreen because when you're using a retinol, it makes your skin even more sensitive. Going in with just a basic makeup because don't need anything crazy today, but I will link this foundation down below. It is so good. It just blends so easily. It's never streaky on me. I think it has like micellar water in it, I guess. Whatever it's doing, it's working. Finally stocked up on one of my favorite concealers again during the Sephora sale. I have been trying to use up my makeup for a while, just whatever I have on hand in my beauty drawer thing, but I had to take the opportunity to get this while it was on sale because I just love the finish, and it actually works really nicely with this foundation. I just feel like it has like a really natural finish. I also need to retint my brows. I did it once, like a month ago probably, and I loved how it looked because I had just dyed my hair lighter, and I love when people have like really, not that my hair is like that light by any means, it looks very brown still. Like certain light it looks pretty blonde, but in general I just love when people have really blonde hair and then really dark eyebrows. I think it looks so good. Add some color to my face. So good. I love the color. Not that you can see it right now because of the lighting, but I'll show you once I get to some natural lighting. My tried and true mascara, and that is it, people. So quick. I'm someone who like, I need something on my lips or I feel so naked even though I'm wearing a mask. I just like, just knowing, I don't know what it is. It's like some people feel weird without doing their eyebrows or mascara. For me, it's like I need something on my lips or I just feel so weird. All right, here's the finished look. A little something, something, you know, spice it up. So I'm gonna show you how I do my grocery list. It's very easy. I actually do it on my phone instead of doing it physically. I love writing to-do lists and everything like physical, like having planners and everything. But when it comes to my grocery lists, we do it digital. So I have a note in my phone called Grocery Restock, and here I will just keep my running grocery list. So I pretty much am a creature of habit. I like to get the same things over and over and over again. And I use like same ingredients for different things, obviously. And Alex is the one who mostly does our dinners. So he has his own grocery list. He doesn't really even tell me what we're doing for dinner that week. We just wing it, and I trust that he's, you know, making something good. I'm just gonna uncheck everything from the last one. But not only is this fun, but it makes it easier having to remember. Like there's so many times when I would write a physical list that I would forget it. And also because you can do these little bullet points in your notes, you can just click something as soon as I put it in my cart, I'll just click it and then it brings it to the bottom of the list and then I can just see what I'm missing. But I'm going to quickly review because obviously there are some things that I don't need, so I'll just omit it, add other things. This is just kind of like my basic list, what I normally get. Avocados, I only need one this time because I have one here. I need a new cold brew. Frozen hash browns, I might already have, so I need to check. Brussels, we just got this weekend. I'm gonna delete that. Cauliflower, okay, so I'm gonna be talking about this in a future vlog here, but I actually just took a gut test to figure out like what foods my body thrives on, like my microbiome, and what foods are not good for it. So cauliflower was actually on my avoid altogether list, which is crazy because I eat cauliflower all the time and I'm very upset about this. I'm going to try my best to avoid the foods on my avoid list as much as possible for a good like 30 to 60 days, except for one of them because I'm really upset about it and I cannot give it up. I'll talk about that in my other video. Broccoli, I don't feel like I need. Bananas I also just got, so I don't need that. Pretty sure I have frozen mango, so I don't need that. I also just got some tomatoes, but kind of want more because I only have one left. I feel like there's a couple other frozen things that I might pick up just because they have the best frozen meals. I don't usually cook frozen meals, but I don't know. It's nice to have on hand just for the days that you like are super lazy and do not feel like cooking. So this is kind of like what I'm going for. Might pick up some other things if I see it. They also have some good like pre-made stuff, but for the most part, this is what I'm working with. So last night at like maybe midnight, I had already fallen asleep, probably like an hour, maybe a half hour before, I don't even know how long. And I wake up to Alex just flailing the bed, screaming bloody murder, saying, "No, no!" I was terrified. Someone was attacking him. It was the scariest thing ever. Ollie and I were freaking out and I had to like hold up the covers and I was like, wake up, please wake up. He woke up and then he was like pretending that he was like this perfect angel, that nothing ever happened. And he claims he doesn't know what he was dreaming about, but he had just woken up. I was like, what was that about? And he was like, I think
it was something to do with Lord of the Rings, because I was watching Lord of the Rings lore videos. So I think I was fighting this like an army by myself. And they got me.
Normally when you wake up from a dream like that, like you're falling or something, you know what you were just dreaming about. Like you wake up and you're like, oh, that was clearly a dream. But he was just like, I don't remember what happened. Yay, there's no line, woohoo. But yeah, that was terrifying. Meanwhile, I had a dream that I was swimming in the ocean, minding my own business, and then two huge whale sharks came up and accidentally laid on top of me. Like they didn't see me, obviously. They just were like coming up to the shore for a little sun. I was like dying. So I was like suffocated by these massive whales, but like it wasn't a bad way to go because I love whales. So like a bunch of lifeguards and everything like came over to like pull the whales up off me, and apparently like enough people like came and saved me. But then they decided to kill the whales because they said they were dangerous. And I was the only one like screaming, like people were holding me back. I was like screaming, crying, being like, they don't deserve to die. Like they're whales, I love them, it was an accident. But nobody was on my side and that was my nightmare. So save the whales. Secure the goods. Quick little overview of what we got. Obviously more things that were not on my list. Some tortillas. I got some pumpkin seeds because these were on my superfoods list. So I'm gonna start incorporating more of these into my diet. Got some falafel. We haven't had falafel in so long. We both saw this and we're like, yes, we need. And we got a goddess dressing to go along with this and make like a falafel bowl. I've never tried it before. It looks good, but it has canola oil as the first ingredient, which I'm trying to avoid, but I guess a little bit shall be okay. And I think there's also some in this as well. Yeah, just ran out of my favorite cold brew concentrate. This is so good. I like to make this in the morning, either just plain if I'm feeling real saucy and like need caffeine burst, or I normally will cut this with some oat milk and it's divine. Trader Joe's sells Impossible Meat now. I like personally Impossible Meat more than Beyond Meat. I think it has a better aftertaste. Really, really good substitute. I try not to have like fake meats a lot because it is like, it's not good for you obviously, but it is a really good substitute. Sometimes when we throw this in like fried rice, nice to have on hand. Alex got some ravioli for him. I got some blueberries, some lemons. These are really good everything bagels. Chickpeas. This is a really good cheese substitute. Dairy-free mozzarella style shreds. These are cashews, which I forgot I'm supposed to avoid cashews right now. This is gonna gonna be a process. I've used this on pizzas before. It was really, really good because it melts and it tastes really good. It doesn't have like a nasty flavor to it or texture. Kale and spinach. I needed 1 avocado. I guess Alex got some Brussels sprouts and some baby broccoli, some firm tofu, thyme. I got this last time I was at Trader Joe's and it was really good, so I got another one. This is the holiday vegetable hash, so I think this is like a limited edition item. But it's butternut squash, sweet potato, red onions, celery, parsley, sage, and rosemary. I think we mixed this in with a rice and it was really, really good. Oh, I got some eucalyptus because I keep this in my shower. It adds like a nice element when you have like plants, like live plants in your bathroom and stuff. So I needed to replace my other one because it's so old and disgusting. I saw this wreath when we were walking in. It smells so good. How cute is this though, with the little pine cones? Thought we'd get festive since I want to go get some more holiday stuff today. Our apartment is very lacking. We don't really decorate that much for the holidays, but I feel like just like a couple little things are cute to spice it up. Nothing else really exciting, just a bunch of vegetables for soup because we make soup all the time. Every few days we pretty much make another soup because it's just so easy, it's so good, and you have leftovers. But I'm gonna go ahead and put everything now away. My gosh, I am such an idiot. Damn it. I am so dumb. I just texted my mom being like, check your front door because I got the notification that my flowers I sent her delivered, and then she texted me back like right away and she's like, yeah, there's nothing at the front door. And I was like, that's weird. I go to my email and I just double check that it was delivered and everything. You guys, I sent myself flowers. Alex and I couldn't make it home for Thanksgiving. We sent Alex's mom and then my mom flowers just to be like, wish we could be there with you. Literally the card, we'll miss you so much this Thanksgiving. So grateful for you and can't wait to see you in a few weeks. Love you, mommy. These are the ones that we sent Alex's mom to and they're just so pretty and fall. And I did the big one. I cannot believe I sent myself Thanksgiving flowers. Monday things. Monday. Yummy. Trader Joe's sourdough is actually, sourdough. Am I okay today? I don't know. And answer some emails. For Christmas this year, I wanted to get some of my friends some books because I found like such a joy in reading this year. So for some of my friends, I went on their Goodreads accounts and I saw what books were on their want to read list. So hopefully they don't have them already. I feel like they don't, but I decided to give them a couple books. But instead of just giving them books, I wanted to make it a little bit more personalized. So for my friend Lisa, we always talk about like thrillers and stuff, and we love Colleen Hoover books. So I got her 3 books. One of them is Ugly Love by Colleen Hoover, The Wife Between Us by Greer Hendricks and Sarah Buchanan, one of my favorite thrillers of the year. And then I got her The Guest List. So to make the books a little bit more personalized and fun, I decided to write a little post-it note. I got on Amazon like a bunch of different colored post-it notes just to like make it fun and like switch it up. But I wrote little like blurbs about each book because it's fun to like get recommendations from friends. But when you are just buying a book or getting a book from someone, I feel like it's hard to just like get started reading or like want to pick up that book because you don't know anything about it. I don't know if that's just me, but it like always takes me a while to like want to open up the book that I get. So on Ugly Love, I wrote, since you love Colleen Hoover and A Beautiful Disaster, you must read this. Similar vibe and it's steamy. Love to see it. I could switch it from our usual thrillers. It's actually a really sweet story that I loved so much, and the past versus the present makes it so interesting, and Miles sounds hot AF. I also thought about leaving some post-its like throughout the book, just like adding a couple little things like that I was like currently thinking after reading it, just so that it feels like you're there with them reading it. And then on the guest list, I wrote, I saw this on your want to read list and I had to send it to you. I just finished this for our November book club and I loved it. It has a good spooky setting, a wedding, and a murder. Yes, please. The first half is really slow as you get to know a lot of the characters, but stick with it because around the 70% mark had me tweaking, and the ending makes the slow start all worth it. But I have these little cards that I got last year, I think, and I forgot to send out to people, so kept them, and I'm just going to use them now in these ones because they're nice cards. But I have this really cute little marshmallow one. It has like 3D marshmallow snow people. And then I have this little Christmas tree one. I'm gonna write them like little cards, like why I picked these books of all of them, kind of like my reasoning with the Post-its. And then I'm going to send them off. I just do the click and ship from USPS, so you can just print your own labels. Alex is staring at me. What the fuck do you want?
Hi.
God, he's so annoying. Drop off my Christmas presents. Arrived at Target Boutique. Just want to get like a couple little Christmas things, nothing crazy.
Just a couple.
Just a couple. We've never really decorated for the holidays, like ever. We're not really those people who
we don't have
like
room.
Different. Is that?
And you're gonna have
I
to
feel
get
like if
rid
we
of
even
this
had
one.
room, we wouldn't. We usually go home for Thanksgiving, and then we have like 2 weeks maybe until we go back for the holidays, so it just never really makes sense. But we didn't go home for Thanksgiving, so I'm gonna see if they have like a little tree skirt thing, and then maybe some things for the tree slash just like little garlands and stuff. I don't know. I'm gonna see what tickles my fancy. I feel like they'll probably be like sold out of a bunch of stuff.
Probably toilet paper.
Yeah, we really need toilet paper, and people are hoarding that again.
In Southern California, it's where the people came to play. Don't let them transform you.
Cozy.
What are you doing? Christmas decorations, not candles.
I know, I'm still trying to find some.
Slice of heaven. It's the only place we're living. We're living.
Somewhat of a successful trip. I got a couple of the trees. The ones that I really wanted weren't there. They had these cute like little, I don't know if they were wooden or what. I saw them online and they were adorable, but they didn't have them, unfortunately. But I still got a couple cute little like glittery trees and some candles. Figured we would still keep it simple and practical since we don't have much space for anything. I've just been working for the last couple of hours, but Alex just made some dinner. I was gonna film it, but I forgot. I got like sucked into editing, so I didn't have time, but he made one of my favorites, which is the harvest bowls. I think I've actually filmed this before in an old fall what I eat in a day. I had to turn off the comments on that video though, because they were absolutely insane. So good. If the recipe's online though, I will link it. Otherwise, I'll just link the video that we had in the past, but it's from the cookbook Frugal Vegan. They have a lot of really good, easy, affordable meal ideas. This is basically just brown rice, onion, carrot, apples, kale, and he just toasted some pumpkin seeds on there since it's one of my superfoods now. And it smells like fall, like it has like the spices, the cinnamon. It's delicious, so highly recommend making this. It's a really filling bowl. It's so good. The toasted pumpkin seeds is such a game changer, and I want to do this for like every meal ever. Who knew they were divine? I can't remember if I showed this earlier, but we ended up putting the flowers in some vases. I had to split them up because they were so big. I got the biggest size, like the grand or deluxe or something like that, but we didn't have any vases big enough, so I just have this like small one to put in my office. So cute. This is a small one, but then I have like the big 2 other bouquet things in a bigger vase in the kitchen. But sorry, Mom. I felt so bad. I keep texting my mom all day. I'm like, I am the worst. I'm so dumb. I just can't get over the fact that I sent myself flowers for Thanksgiving. I also changed into my waffle onesie because I'm a fashion icon. I'm dying that anyone wanted to know where this is from because it's like, what? It's honestly just one of the best things I've put on my body in a while. I was like, why am I still wearing jeans? Once it gets dark out, why do I have real clothes and real pants on? I don't know. I'm still just severely not okay from daylight savings. Like, I don't know what is happening, but last night at 7 p.m. I was like ready for bed, but then I've been having trouble waking up. Like the past 3 days, Alex and I have both been like so exhausted and tired, and I just feel like I have gotten no sleep even though I felt like I slept the whole night. I don't know what's in the air. It was a full moon last night, so shit gets weird. Change of plans. We are not going to be setting up our little Christmas decorations and having wine and putting on the music, having, you know, that whole shebang tonight because we're both just so exhausted. I don't know why. Ugh, this sucks. It's literally like 7 p.m. I even had to get another coffee at 4 p.m., which I know is not a great decision. Didn't finish all of it, but still, I needed that boost after that, 4 p.m. slump. I was just couldn't do it. But the good news is I will be filming it regardless. It just won't be today. So that'll be a fun little activity for tomorrow. But I'm gonna go take my makeup off and show you my little nighttime skincare routine because again, once it gets dark out, I'm like, why do I have real clothes on? Why do I have makeup on my face? It just doesn't make sense to me. This must be fixed. Am I okay? I don't know. Back where we started. How cute is that? It's like a storybook, just a full circle moment. First gonna take off my makeup and then I will show you my retinol routine. It's very easy, yet effective. Clean, gonna brush my teeth and brush it. Gonna brush it. A couple weeks ago on my Instagram, I went live with the incredible Dr. Michelle Henry. She is a skincare expert. I will link her Instagram down below. You should go follow her. But we're discussing skincare tips in general, but also my specific skin concerns because as you guys know, if you've seen my skincare clearing series and everything, I've suffered from adult acne, hormonal acne, and it's been like good for the past couple of months especially, but still just kind of was working on my hyperpigmentation, my leftover acne marks, and just like redness and obviously dryness just because it's like the winter months and everything. And it does get dry and cold in LA. Not nearly as cold, but we're still dealing with the fun winter skin. So she helped me narrow down which Olay Retinol 24 Max product I should be incorporating into my routine based on those concerns. So she recommended that I start using the Olay Retinol 24 Max moisturizer. Now, I've talked about their Retinol 24 products in the past. I think, has it been like a year now? Maybe. This year, like, I just have lost all track of time. But I've been using their Retinol 24 products for a while. Loved how they transformed my skin. It was like the first retinol product that didn't make my skin overreact. A lot of times retinol can be really harsh, but it's also, when done right, it is so beneficial for the skin in terms of evening out your skin tone, helping your skin look really glowy and brightened and all that fun stuff. So I was using the regular formula, but this is actually their new Max formula. So it's basically their original formulas, but has 20 to 100% more of the ingredients that we loved from the original formula maxed out in this. So it's kind of just like a level up, So just like the original line, there are 3 of the Retinol 24 Max products. So there's, again, the eye cream, the serum, as well as the moisturizer. And Dr. Henry recommended to me the moisturizer because my skin is really dry. And she also told me to start slowly with this product. As with every retinol product that you try, slowly work it into your routine. So don't try to do it every night because it's gonna be probably too harsh on your skin. You need to see like how your skin reacts to it and kind of slowly build up your tolerance a little bit. So I started using this only like once a week, and then I went to twice a week, and now I pretty much use this every other day. And again, the nights that I don't use this, I will just use the ultra rich moisturizer that I use in the morning. That way, both of them are really keeping my skin hydrated. And I will also bring this down my neck. And I know a lot of retinoids tend to be really harsh, but these just makes it very approachable. It's very easy, foolproof to use. But if you use this consistently and like the more you use it, the more insane your results can be. I meant to show you my skin in a better lighting earlier, but hopefully I'll remember to do that tomorrow. But my skin, like seriously, you guys, has not looked this good since probably before my whole adult acne journey. So I don't know, 4+ years or so. Like I am just, And this is the only product that I changed in my routine. I didn't change anything from my diet or supplements when I started this like a month ago or so. And I seriously cannot stop raving about my skin to Alex. Every day I'm just like, do you see what's happening? Like it's so clear. So if you haven't tried retinol yet, I highly recommend trying the Retinol 24 products, especially the Max version. And if you're confused about which one to incorporate in your routine, you honestly can do whichever one you feel more drawn to, or if you have like, a hole in your routine that you want to fill. I will say if you do have dry skin, then the moisturizer is going to be great, especially because it is winter. So I mean, a good moisturizer is always great. If you have really dry under eyes or dark circles, then the eye cream will be a great option for you. And the serum is also a great option if you already have a moisturizer that you love and you just want to add that other step, or if you don't have as dry of skin. All of these products do have the same amount of retinol in them, so you're gonna get all of the retinol benefits no matter which one you choose. They are all fragrance free and you only use these at night, and again, you just kind of slowly work them into your routine. I will link Olay's Retinol 24 Max collection down in the description box below. You can get them at CVS as well and CVS online. Yeah, honestly, the nights that I do my retinol, I don't really do anything else because I find that I don't really need a serum with this since this is doing a lot for my skin. We're keeping it really simple today.